Hey everybody, what's going on? Mike Guglielmi, Toronto Sports Insider, bringing you the Canadiens against the Maple Leafs, second game of the home-to-home series, this time in Toronto at the Scotiabank Arena. Thanks for joining me here, hanging out. We're going to be talking Leafs, Habs all night long, keep you apprised of all the action that's going on. Thanks for joining. Make sure you guys hit that like button, get this thing up the standings higher for the search as well. Smash that subscribe button while you're at it. And face-off just underway here, and the Habs win the first. The Habs win the first face-off here, and now the Leafs take it over 10 seconds in to the first period, and the Leafs here breaking into the zone. A nice pass over to Marner just outside of him. Here comes Hyman now. Hyman back to the point. No, he passes over to Marner, and Marner misses the puck for the second time in as many passes to him. And now Matthews behind the net. Here is Riley now pinching in. Cuts back into the middle to Matthews. A nice shot from Matthews. The Leafs in their blue jerseys. Puck escapes the line and heads back into the Toronto zone. Leafs in their home blues, Canadiens in their road whites. What a game we have tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This could seriously create some separation in the standings right now for the Leafs and the Habs. Right now, the Leafs up by about 5, I think it's 5 points in the standings, could go 7 clear if they win tonight. So you would think that Sheldon Keefe would have definitely say, guys, we need to come out with our best tonight because Montreal will be coming in hot. Here is Anderson now playing it behind his own net to Jake Muzzin. Muzzin passes it over to Justin Hall, who has been a pleasant surprise here for the Leafs so far this season. And now passes back over to Muzzin, and they just regroup and try and get some changes done for the forward line as Kerfoot, Vesey, and Engvall come on for the Leafs. Here's a turnover in the neutral zone, a shot and a save by Anderson. Here comes Kerfoot now passing up to Engvall. Engvall breaks into the blue line, past the blue line, dumps it in down low for Vesey. Vesey's got Kerfoot if he wants him. He doesn't take him. Will he go back to the point? He doesn't. It gets taken away by Romanov. And Romanov passing into the middle. Can't get to number 15, Kotkaniemi. And now Vesey breaks out the front here. All right, here is Engvall down in the corner. Passing it back behind the net. Broken up again by Romanov and sent up. A nice tip in there by Jake Evans. And he goes into the Leaf zone. Goes back to the point. Here's a shot. Doesn't make it to the net. It's blocked. Spezza is there for the Leafs. Passing it over to TJ Brody. And he's got 2 Canadiens all over him as he goes wide to the other side. And now back up to Spezza. Spezza working in the neutral zone. Goes up to Boyd. Boyd trying to get past Edmondson. He can't. And some good defense there by Edmondson of the Habs. Turnover there by the Habs into the middle, but they recoup the puck and bring it up. Here's Perry. Perry up to Evans and now dumped into the corner. Here comes Austin Matthews now with the puck. Passes wide to Boyd. Boyd was going off for the change, but he didn't because he got the puck. Passes down low to Riley. Missed Riley, and now it goes all the way around and dumped by Gallagher, only as far as Muzzin for the Leafs. Here's Riley now in his own zone. Turns. Nice turn there. Matthews goes back to help him. Hyman with the puck, and now it escapes out of the blue line and falls right to Mitch Marner. Marner tries to dump it in. He does. And into the corner goes Matthews. Matthews with a nice tip out in front. There's a shot by Marner, and there's the lead. 16-24 in. Leafs with the goal. 1-0 Maple Leafs. What a start there for the men in blue. Wow, what a pass out by Matthews right to Marner, and just easy shot for him there. As they show Matthews and Marner practicing this exact same pass during the warm-ups, right over the glove of Carey Price, and the Leafs are up 1-0, just the start they wanted. Karen says, are fans allowed at the game? Allison says, here's an idea. How about we let the fans decide for themselves if they want to go or not? Agreed. Why not? Let them go if they want to go. If you're scared and you don't want to go, don't go. Simple as that. But then we have to worry about the players. Maybe they'll get it from the fans out in the stands, I guess. Crazier things have happened. Here's Shea Weber now for Montreal. Along the boards, Muzzin cuts it off, pinches in, gets it. Here's Nylander now. He gets stripped up. Suzuki passing in. It's kind of like a pseudo 2-on-1. A shot and saved by Anderson. Goes up to Mikheyev, and here come the Leafs breaking out of the zone. Passes to the wrong side, and Drouin is there to get the puck. Takes the shot. Actually, it's Anderson takes the shot, and Freddie Anderson makes the save for the Leafs. So here we go again with this one, just like we did last game between the Leafs and the Canadiens, where we did get to say Anderson for the Canadiens and Anderson for the Maple Leafs. You got to love it. Puck dumped back in, and here is Pierre Engvall passing back to Jake Muzzin. Muzzin goes behind the net to Dermott, and Muzzin will go off for the change. Travis Dermott passing it up, and Pierre Engvall walks through the neutral zone into the offensive zone, dumping it down low, and here is Vesey down low with Kerfoot. Kerfoot battling along the boards. VC gets it, looking to center it, goes back to Kerfoot behind the boards. He gets hit right in the numbers, cross-checked right in the numbers. Should have been a penalty. Dermott with the puck at the point, takes a shot. Nice save by Carey Price. VC knocks it back to Dermott. Dermott dumps it back down, and it ends up falling to Petrie. And VC tries to get the puck from him. Now it's with Kerfoot, and Montreal tries to clear, can't get it out. Here comes Dermott now, and the puck taken right off of his stick by Kakiyemi and over to Petrie. Petrie just lifts it in the air and gets off for a change, dumps it down low. Don't think it's going to go for icing. Doesn't think it has enough juice. But here is Patan now dumping into Spezza. Spezza shoots it around the boards. Brody tries to get over to cut it off. He can't. Patan ends up getting it back and sends it back to his defenseman, Morgan Riley, to restart the play. Here is Brody now. Brody wide out to Spezza, and he does the exact same thing and just dumps it down low for the Leafs. Here is Brody now. Brody passes wide, goes back into the middle, and it's Boyd with the puck. Travis Boyd dumps it down to Spezza. Spezza pulls it back to the point for Brody. Brody down to the corner for Patan, and now cleared out by the Canadiens as they get a stick on it and deflect it out into the Toronto zone. Here's Morgan Riley recouping. It's been all Leafs, especially since that goal. Just completely all Leafs with the possession. The Canadiens breaking up some passes and whatnot, but not doing much other than that. And as I say that, knock on some wood so they don't go down and score a goal. Here is Tatar now passing back to Shea Weber. Weber over to the left point, and it's dumped down behind the goal. Danault chasing it as well as Toffoli. Toffoli over to Weber. Weber takes a shot through traffic, doesn't even make it through, and here comes Zach Hyman. Hyman with some speed through the neutral zone. He's going to go right around Shea Weber. Weber puts him out of the play. That, again, there's another one that should have been a penalty. Puck goes back to Muzzin. Here's Hull. Justin Hull passes over to, I believe it's Austin Matthews on the ice as well. Not his normal line here, but it is Matthews, and now Montreal does break it out of the zone and sent down. Anderson sees Mitch Marner way up the play, passes it right to him, and he's into the zone, dumping it wide. Here comes Nylander behind the net, gets his stick on it, sending it back wide to the point for Dermott. Dermott goes over to Bogosian. Bogosian down low, a twist and turn there by Nylander. He's got Anderson all over him, and the puck gets out of the Toronto zone. And here comes Anderson now for the Habs, looking for Petrie in the middle, and a nice defensive play by Tavares. And it's loose in front. And why is this ref not blowing the whistle? Jesus. Anderson down with the puck under him, and the Habs just keep slamming him, trying to get the puck loose. And wow. All right. Well, at least no issues there. So thanks for jumping on here. We've got our first commercial break of the evening on Hockey Night in Canada. Thanks for coming out. I'm Mike, Toronto Sports Insider. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any time we go live. We're going live with Raptors games, Leafs games. Come the summertime, we'll be doing Blue Jays and TFC as well. Make sure you hang out here with Toronto Sports Insider and follow us on social media on Twitter and Instagram at TS Insider. And then on Facebook at Toronto Sports Insider for all of the Toronto sports news. We'll be bringing all kinds of stuff through social media, and you'll never miss when we go live as well. We'll let you know on there. So with that being said, good start for the Maple Leafs. Really good start for them. The Leafs dominating that first few minutes till that first whistle, and can't ask for more from their standpoint. Montreal, they're not going to be this easy the entire night. So if the Leafs think they're going to get this, they're not gonna. They're going to have to really play hard and get this going. A big chance for them to take a big lead in the Canadian division. I call it the Canadian division. It's not the North division. They're up by 5 points right now over the Habs. Winnipeg lost today. Speaking of scores, the Senators lost today to Winnipeg, or the Senators beat Winnipeg, excuse me. So the Senators, the bottom of the Canadian division, beats a team in the middle towards the top of the Winnipeg Jets 2-1. Vegas beat the San Jose Sharks 3-1, and some more games coming up later today. Right now, we've got the Lightning and the Panthers playing, as well as Boston and New York Islanders. No score in either one of those ones. So here we go with the Leafs and the Habs getting back into the ice here after the first commercial break. Really appreciate you guys hanging out here. And they're giving a stick pat on the ice for Frank Orr, who just got honored on the scoreboard there. And of course, that's a very different feel to that because there's no fans in the building. Usually, everybody starts cheering and all that, and it's kind of weird without having the fans there. Here is a delayed offside on the Habs. Muzzin goes back and retreats, grabs the puck, passes wide to Hall. Hall sends it up, and Engvall loses his stick. And now dumped in by Montreal, and that's offside on them. Anderson came into the zone a little bit too early. And the Leafs looking good so far. 11:52 to go in the first period here for the Leafs and the Canadiens. As they take the draw, actually, I guess not. It's not offside. Apparently, they're calling something else because the draw is at the halfway mark, right at the red line, normal face-off circle. And Matthews takes the draw and loses it. And Kotkaniemi wins the draw for Montreal. And here come the Habs. Leafs lead 1-0. Puck gets dropped down. Anderson plays it over to Marner across the boards. And now it's cut off by Montreal. And now intercepted by the Leafs. Passed way up to Matthews. Matthews drops it to Hyman. Hyman back to Matthews behind the goal line. Sends it out front. Another shot by Marner and right into the chest of Carey Price. A nice save there by Carey Price. All right, so looking at the stats in this one so far, shots on goal. We've got total shots in this one. Oh, they took the graphic away. 5-2 Maple Leafs. Face-offs, a slight edge, 3-2 for Montreal with that last one. But you see Marner with some great stick handling there in the middle, making a good shot on Carey Price, and a nice save by Carey Price coming out to cut down the angle there. Matthews takes the draw and loses it again to Kotkaniemi. And here comes Montreal, gets it up. That should be icing. They wave it off, no icing. Here comes Morgan Riley back to pick up the puck for the Leafs, spins around the net, and takes on Evans, just blows right by him. And then Hyman with the puck now. Marner sends it over and back into the middle. Here's Marner with another shot, rebound, nothing, and Perry knocks the net off of the moorings, and they have not blown the whistle yet. Why, I don't know. But they finally blow the whistle, and that should be 2 minutes for delay of game there as Perry just took the net right off when the Leafs had a rebound chance. As the Leafs are watching the replay, and they're laughing about it. And all right, so no penalty, though. 10:53 to go. Shots now 6-2 Maple Leafs. And thanks for coming on and hanging out. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. Leafs win the faceoff this time. Muzzin passing over to Justin Hall. Hall passes back to Muzzin, and here they come up the ice. Dumped in now. Tavares chasing. Deneau all over him. Petrie down there behind the net as well. Nylander passes over to Tavares. Tavares back to Muzzin. Muzzin back to Tavares. Tavares dumps it to the other side of the net, the far boards, and it's easily taken by the Canadiens. Here comes Montreal now up the middle. And he loses the pass just a little bit too high there. And Justin Hall comes out, dumped in, and couple of Leafs will go off for a change. And Tavares and Nylander go in to forecheck. Get the puck. Mikheyev misses it. A good pass there by Tavares to Mikheyev. He should have done better with that one. And here's Nylander looking for the pass, sends it into the middle. Muzzin with a shot and into the glove of Carey Price. Might have been going wide. Might not have been going wide. But Carey Price there with the save, nice save. He's been making some good saves on this one so far. Outside of that first shot or second shot of the game that got past him, hits in this one 8-0 Montreal. Not a good start on the physical side of things for the Leafs, getting shut out in that category. Hey, Joel Hampton, how you doing, man? How's it going? Only the best play-by-play ever. You got it. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the kind words. Here is the draw now. Matthews now loses his third straight draw. Suzuki with the win, but the Leafs end up getting the puck back. Dermott back to Matthews, takes a shot from the point, and it is turned aside by Carey Price again. Damn Carey Price. Here's a nice stick movement there by the Habs. A shot and missed. Anderson with the rebound on it. He misses. And now Suzuki down in the corner. Tries to center it to Drouin. Can't get it. And the Leafs break out of the zone. Here's Hyman. Hyman up to Marner. Nope, he's going to try and go around the corner there, and he's blocked off nicely by Romanov. 9-1 in hits, so the Leafs record their first hit, thank God. Paul Byron into the zone for Montreal, and he's taken out of the play by the Leafs defense. Whipped around to who was that got it there? Shea Weber missed the net, and the Leafs take the puck, have it across the boards, and it gets tipped out to the point, but taken back by the Canadiens. Here's Evans now. Evans takes a shot, almost catches Anderson by surprise. Back at the point for Weber. Weber switches, broken up by Marner, falls to Evans with a shot that goes wide, goes through the crease, and here comes Zach Hyman. He'll probably just dump in and go off for the change, which he does, and Price plays it over to Weber. No sustained pressure really by the Canadiens, but they're starting to pick up that a little bit more now. Puck gets dropped into the zone, and it'll be icing on Montreal as Lehkonen goes back to touch it up. And Jake Muzzin was there. Beat him to the face-off dots. So he's gets the icing there for – oh, he got the post, actually. That little flick at the net ended up hitting the post. Anderson didn't even know it was coming. Nice play. I mean, really smart play when you think about it. You just kind of don't really take a hard shot. Just kind of flick it at the net and hope for the best. And he got the best on that one, that's for sure. Here's a shot from the point by the Leafs. They win the draw. Spezza gets the draw, and now Montreal. Here is Sherratt. Sherratt up the wing here to Joel Armia. Broken up by Patan. Now here comes the Leafs. Patan sends it into Boyd. Boyd over to Spezza. He walks into the zone, passes back to Boyd, and broken up nicely by Shea Weber in the slot there. Here's Boyd passing wide to Patan. Patan goes back to Muzzin. Muzzin takes a shot and right into the glove of Carey Price. Just under 8 minutes left here in the first. The Leafs and the Habs, 1-0 Maple Leafs. A goal by Mitch Marner with a beautiful pass and assist by Austin Matthews himself, who is going to be trying to keep his goal streak going. I can't remember how many goals, straight goals, games that he has goals in. Excuse me. Jesus. But we'll see if he can keep that going. He's definitely hot right now, and you can see that hasn't gone anywhere with that assist that he had to Mars. How we feeling? Get going in the chat over here, guys. Nobody's talking. Joel came by. Karen's here. Allison's here. Come on, people. Let's get this chat lit. Who do you think is going to win this game? What are your thoughts? And give me a prediction score on who you think is going to take this one. My guess in this one is the Leafs are going to win 4-3. I predicted the score 4-2 last time perfectly. I think they're going to win 4-3 in overtime tonight. I just see Montreal's going to come out really strong and really play hard because they know if they go down by 7 points in roughly the same amount of games, if not exactly the same amount of games, I got to look at that. But, this is a big game for Montreal. Definitely a big game for Montreal. The Leafs, obviously, they can really put their step on the throats of the Canadiens here with winning both games back-to-back like this, one at the Bell Center and one in Toronto. A big opportunity that they should not let pass. That is for sure. So we got a quick commercial break here. Here is Aaron Scheitenberg. How you doing, man? Thanks for coming back here and hanging with us. How much time is left in the game? It's just under 8 minutes left in the first period here. Leafs up 1-0. I think it was like 7:48 to go. 7:51 to go in the first. Thanks for jumping on and hanging out. They're showing the replay now of Matthews and his kind of forechecking and his pass to Marner. That was the first goal. Nice shot by Marner right into the top corner there. And Aaron says, who scored? And it was Mitch Marner. They got the goal assisted by Austin Matthews. Here's the faceoff now. Montreal wins it, and Petrie dumps it down low. Would have been icing, but Toffoli beats Brody back to the puck in the corner. Riley now. Here's Montreal with some sustained pressure, probably their first of the game. A shot now onto Anderson, nothing there. Brody and Engvall trying to get the puck to Riley. Gallagher forechecking on him, and it dumps out across the boards and goes back to Brody. Brody up to Engvall. Engvall scoops it along the boards, but it gets cut off again and not out of the zone for Montreal. First time they've really had any pressure. There's a shot from the point and saved by Freddie Anderson. And here come the Leafs now. Engvall trying to dump it in. He can't. Danault with the puck now goes back to Petrie, and Montreal will get the change going. Aaron, to get to that question at the next whistle, man. Here's Montreal passing into the middle. Corey Perry, and it's not Perry, it's Suzuki. Got his stick lifted by John Tavares. Great defensive play there by Tavares, and Mikheyev tries to dump it in, but it's cut off by the Leafs. All right, here's Suzuki now. Pass up to Drouin. Drouin up to Anderson, and it's sent around the boards by Jake Muzzin, but not out. Romanov keeps it in for the Canadiens. Dump down low to Suzuki, tries to center it. Broken up. It doesn't find its way to Drouin. And here is a shot. Another shot from the point that goes wide. And now Justin Hall gets it out of the zone, but the Leafs can't seem to break this pressure. Tavares going to the bench a little gingerly here, kind of limping a bit while he's skating. And so you got to worry about him. Hopefully he isn't picking up an injury. Here's Marner now with the puck. Goes back to the point. And another wide shot at the point there. Hall up in the boards, passing now to Marner. Marner breaks it out and gets into the zone. Sends it to Matthews. Matthews shoots just high and wide. Oh, man, and there's a high stick by the Leafs, apparently. And now Montreal plays the puck and negates that high stick whistle. And Dermott picks it up, passes over to Bogosian. Man, what a chance. A great pass by Marner over to Matthews. And I can't wait to see that replay to see how much he actually missed the net by there, because it could not have been many inches, that's for sure. Here is Dermott. Dermott passing up to Patan. Patan dumps it in, and Carey Price cuts it off, picks it up with the glove, and we have a whistle here with 5 minutes and 16 seconds left in the first period. And so, Aaron, your question here, who do you think is better, Marner or Matthews? I'm guessing Marner, even though it says better, Matter or Matthews. I got to go with Austin Matthews over Marner. I think his shot is better. I think his passing is a little bit better than Marner. Marner's got him on the skating and the speed, but I think Matthews is a little bit better than Marner. But they're both good at different things. That's what makes him so good and so dangerous. Is Marner? He's going to be able to make those quick plays. I really keep them a lot in the same light as Jonathan Toews and Kane, Patrick Kane for the Blackhawks, right? You got Toews is kind of like Matthews, sharpshooter, good passing. He's always in the right place at the right time. And Marner's kind of like Kane. He's just all over the place. He's fast. He's quick. You never expect that you're going to see him, and there he is. So I think that's kind of the way those guys are. Magneto has joined. Says, "Go Leafs." Thanks for jumping on, Magneto. Go Leafs, go. I'm the Toronto Sports Insider, all Toronto sports, and thanks for coming on and hanging out with us. So with that being said, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. We go live for Raptors games, Leafs games, TFC games, and Jays games. Of course, that is once their season starts. But we're live tonight with the Leafs. We'll be live with the Raptors as well. Coming up, I believe it is Tuesday night, or is it? I think it's Tuesday night is when we'll be live. But thanks for jumping on. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications so you don't miss any time we go live. And let me know in the chat where you're watching from and what you think the score of this game is going to be. Again, thanks to Magneto jumping on. Go Leafs, go! Leafs up 1-0 here in the first. They take their players back to the ice, and here comes the face-off. They're showing Montreal looks pretty frustrated there on the bench, which is a good sign for the Leafs. Tavares and it looks like Danault gets pushed out, and Tavares gets the draw against, who is that? Evans. And Evans ends up winning the draw against Tavares. And here comes Montreal, passes back to Petrie, and now Edmondson drops it off into the zone, dumping it in. Here is Morgan Riley. Morgan Riley sends it up to Willie Nylander. Nylander turns it back and passes to Riley. Riley now up to Mikheyev, and now Edmondson cuts that pass off. And another dump in by the Canadiens, this time turned around by Riley. Riley passing into the middle here to Brody, TJ Brody back to Riley. Riley gains some speed now, hits up the neutral zone, dumping it in, and the Leafs go off for a change apparently. Tavares goes back to Riley, and here come the Leafs regrouping again. Nice pass by Nylander into the middle, gets cut off by Petrie, and now he sends the puck up ice for Montreal. 4 minutes, 29 seconds to go here in the first period. And we're going to have a penalty on Toffoli. Tyler Toffoli picks up the penalty, and we're going to have a Toronto power play for 2 minutes here. He just kind of grabs Dermott. Dermott gets in front of him, and he just wraps his arms right around Dermott, like giving him a big old hug. Hey, Leanna, how you doing? Thanks for coming on and hanging out. So here we go. 2 minutes for the Leafs to really bury this lead and get a good start. Holding is the call, 15:35 of the first period. And here we got Ryan. Thanks for jumping on, Ryan. Is this the year? God, I hope so. Please, God, let it be. I don't want to jinx anything, but I hope so. It all comes down to the playoffs, though. And we've been heartbroken before when we thought when we thought we were doing good, and and then got our hearts broken, right? So here come the Leafs breaking it into the zone, and it gets broken up by Montreal, and they'll be able to dump it down and clear. 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the power play. Here comes Riley now slowly in his own zone, trying to drag a few Montreal players into his own zone. The puck goes wide. Riley goes to the bench for a change. I don't know if he's hurt or what, but he just points at Marner and says, go back and get it. Here comes Marner now, whipping it around. Suzuki on him, passes up to Mikheyev. Mikheyev hits the backboards with his pass, dumping it in, and it gets broken up, and here comes Montreal in a 2-on-1. Here's Armia and Suzuki. Armia gets the pass across, broken up nicely by TJ Brody, and they escape the embarrassment of a shorthanded goal. Here comes Patan now. Patan getting some power play time for the Leafs. That's a surprise. Mikheyev knocks it down, passes back to Patan. Patan goes wide. Here's Matthews at the circle, fakes the shot, circles around, goes back to the point for Brody. Brody passing over to Marner. Marner steps into the shot, passes, and what a pass to Matthews. And then Matthews takes the shot, and Price comes over and makes a nice save. Puck gets cleared, 27 seconds left in the power play. Leanna says, go Leafs go. Hell yeah, go Leafs go. 20 seconds left. Tavares now coming up, passing back to Nylander. Nylander over to Spezza. Spezza passes back to Brody, and now it's in the corner. Edmondson ends up getting to the puck. Evans gets to it, clears it down. 7 seconds left. The Habs are going to kill this one. A good power play for the Leafs, but couldn't seem to get anything going there. One shot on that power play. Leafs now leading in shots 9-5. Here they come to dump it in, and it's broken up there by Price. Price over to Willie Nylander. Nylander sends it to Kerfoot. Kerfoot back to the point. Muzzin dumping it back in. A lot of dumping and chasing tonight by the Leafs and the Habs, really. Kakanyemi can't clear, and a pass over by Nylander to Kerfoot. He sends it off the post. He had a wide open net, hits the post. What a chance for the Leafs. 1:49 to go here in the first period. And now cleared down by Montreal. No icing as it hits the linesman's skate and negates the icing. Here's Kerfoot dumping it down low. Danault and Engvall going for the puck, and out comes Montreal through number 11, Brendan Gallagher. Gallagher down low, passing to Danault. Danault swings it around the boards, looking for Romanov. Gets broken up by Toffoli. Back to the line. A shot goes bouncing through. Muzzin gets knocked down, but I think he ends up getting the block. Puck goes all the way out to the point, but kept back in. Here's Gallagher, takes a shot, gets deflected by Muzzin. who's kind of a little shaken up here. Puck's in the corner. Now sent back wide to the other point here. And Romanov, 1 minute left in the period, shot from the top of the point and blocked by Hall. Doesn't make it all the way to Anderson. Gallagher now takes the puck back, dumps it back into the zone, and Muzzin with the puck for the Leafs as they regroup there through VC. VC sends it over to Morgan Riley. Riley's going to let Muzzin get off for the change, and he's a little shaken up there as well. So Tavares is back out on the ice, so he's not hurt. But here is a pass up by Riley, gets deflected, will not be icing. Carey Price comes out to play it, drops it off to Edmondson, and Patan with some good pressure there on the forecheck gets the puck. And now the Leafs have it through Boyd. Boyd back to Patan, goes back to the point to Brody. Brody gets cut off by Edmondson, and here comes Montreal. 13 seconds left. They'll try and get one last chance here. A shot by Armia, saved by Anderson, and into the netting. 8 seconds left in the first period. And wow, what a start we've got to this one here. 1-0 Maple Leafs. What a pass by Marner and a shot by Matthews. He's done a lot better than that before. Ends up hitting Price right in the shoulder right here. And good save by Carey Price. But usually he puts that right into the top corner. Jay Jardim, how you doing, my man? Thanks for coming on and hanging out. 10 seconds left, 8.2 actually, left in the first period here. 1-0 Leafs. Here's the draw in the offensive zone for Montreal, trying to get a quick shot. And Danault wins it back, goes back to the point, and we're going to redo it because they're going to have to reset the clock as well. Spezza apparently got cheated out of that draw. So they reset the clock, and here is Spezza now, and he's going to be with Corey Perry in the circle. And Spezza wins this one back. Actually, no, I don't know what the hell Riley was doing. He didn't go chase for the puck. There's a shot and saved by Anderson, and that's going to do it. Spezza with the puck, and the horn sounds to end the first period, and the Leafs escape the first with the 1-0 lead. Some good pressure by Montreal there at the end of that period. Well, guys, we're just about to hit intermission here. Make sure you guys smash that like button down below. We got 15 of you guys watching right now and 17 likes. So let's get that like button going. Let's get up to 20 here as well. Subscribers, we're up to 391. Thanks for those subscriptions there. And if you haven't done so already, smash that subscribe button while you're at it. I'll have to edit my my graphics here and get that sub count back up to 391 there. So with that being said, we're going to take a short little break for the intermission. We'll be back in a few. Hang tight, and we'll see you guys in a few minutes. All right, guys, we are back for the second period. Habs at Leafs. Thanks for joining. Look at this. We got Austin Connor, Leafs for life. Thanks for jumping on, Austin. Appreciate you hanging out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and turn on notifications as well. And don't forget to hit the like button. Glad to have you guys on. Let's talk some about the first period. What a first period it was for the Leafs. Really had a chance to go up 2, maybe even 3-0 over the Habs. Could have taken them right out of the game, but they didn't. Carey Price stood strong, and Montreal still in it. So total shots on this one, 9-6. Leafs hits in this one. Here's a big one, 18-1 for Montreal. Montreal with 18 hits, the Maple Leafs with 1, and that is probably the biggest issue the Leafs have. And with no Wayne Simmons, forget about it, man. The Leafs have zero physicality at all, and that's not good for the Maple Leafs. Faceoffs won. The Habs end up getting 7-5 for the Leafs, so 58% on the faceoff win percentage there. One power play in this one, that was the Maple Leafs. They did not score, 0 for 1 for them. Other than that, really a chance missed by the Leafs as we still wait for the second period to get underway. Jay Jardim, how you doing, my man? Thanks for coming on as well. Leanna and Austin Connor, thanks. Glad to have you guys on with me here. Toronto Sports Insider. Again, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss any times we go live. For Leafs games, Raptors games, you name it, we do Toronto sports and all Toronto sports. So looking at up ahead, the Leafs have a little bit of time off before they start their a couple of games against the Ottawa Senators, worst team in the division. The Habs actually have a week off. So if we can get a big win here, that would be fantastic to really make them think about it for a long time, right? Looking at the standings here in the Canadian division, the North Division, 14 games played for the Leafs, sitting on 23 points. Canadiens 5 points behind the Leafs, same amount of games played. Oilers with two games more played, and they have 18 points. Jets the same as the Leafs with 17 points. 15 for the Flames, 12 for the Canucks, and only 7 for the Senators, 2 that they got today. And we are back underway here in the second period. And here comes the Leafs in the Montreal zone. Matthews with the puck in the corner. Gets it taken away by Sherratt. Sherratt passing up. It's cut off by Matthews. Then Gallagher with it. Now back to Hyman. To Matthews. Matthews with a shot, and Price gets a toe on it to keep it out of the corner of the net. Nice save by Carey Price. And here comes the Toronto Maple Leafs again, but broken up and cut off by the Habs. And now they try and dump the puck in. But TJ Brody is on it for the Leafs. And now Austin Matthews back to retrieve it. Here is a pass up the ice. That might be icing. It is. So doesn't make contact with the Leafs player, and we have a first icing of the second period. Leanna said, so how good is the pizza? I'm confused. Oh, I see another one up here. So, Mike, how good is the pizza in Chicago? It's good. It's good pizza. Not a huge fan of it, but it's good pizza. Can't complain. So here is a face-off now. The Leafs end up getting the face-off, passing up for Marner. He's one-on-one, spins around, turns it back, passing across the ice. No good cutoff there by – now taken off the stick by Marner. He whips around the net, tries to feed it to Tavares, but he missed him and hit the back of the net instead. Now at the point for Hall. Justin Hall looking to dump it into the corner. Tavares will chase in. Petrie there for Montreal. And they try and get it out of the zone, but can't. It's cut off by the Leafs. Now Suzuki sends it around back to Petrie. Petrie with Nylander on him. And now Mikheyev just onto the ice, cuts it off in the neutral zone, passing back to Justin Hall. Hall over to Muzzin, and here comes the Maple Leafs with a deflection right at the red line. Will it be icing? No. Waved off by the linesman there, so Price comes out and plays it to Edmondson. Edmondson tries to lay it up the ice to Lehkonen, over to Petrie. Petrie with a nice hit there by Vesey. There's hit number 2 for the Leafs. And here comes Muzzin all the way in his own zone. Gets hit by Lehkonen. And Hull sending it up. And here come the Leafs now through. Pierre Engvall in the neutral zone. Spins around, turns it over. And now dumped into the zone. Romanov with the puck for Montreal. And they reset on their end. Victor Mete sending it across the ice now back over to Lehkonen. He shoots and lifted his stick there by Vesey. And nice, strong play. But he ends up getting the shot off. But a nice save there by Freddie Anderson. Sent down the ice, but no icing, as Mete could have gotten there. At least the ref deemed that to be the case. And now the Leafs have the puck. It's cut off by Montreal, and now Spezza tries to clear. He does, just gets it across the blue line, and Montreal sends it back down. Bogosian now takes over. Bogosian sending it across to his partner, Dermott. Dermott sends it up. It gets broken up, and Montreal getting some sustained pressure here as the Leafs can't seem to get it out of their own end. Here is a pass, and kept in. Just scoots over the line there. Edmondson then dumps it back in with a delayed offside. Bogosian will have a little bit of extra time to regroup. So he spins around behind the net, now sending it up to Boyd. Boyd in the neutral zone, 1-on-3 for the Leafs, dumping it back to Patan. Patan with a great shot. Spezza with the rebound, and can't quite get it in there. Here is Spezza now in the corner, sending it back to Patan. Patan dumps it back down, and here goes Riley pinching, and Boyd back at the point now gets hit by Danault, and we've got Matthews off the bench going after the puck. Trying to clear by Montreal. They do get it out of the zone. No icing, says the linesman. And TJ Brody back to get it. Here is TJ Brody now bringing it up out of his own zone, sending it to Riley. Riley cuts through the neutral zone with some speed, passing to the left. A pass into the middle and a shot, and it's saved by Price. Here's Riley now. Riley looking for somebody to pass to. Right in the middle is Marner. Marner tries to kick it wide. That gets broken up by the Canadiens. And here comes Toffoli now with speed through the neutral zone as he grabs a Leafs player and pulls him back. So Hyman and Toffoli both just sliding across the ice there. No call on either one of them. And the Leafs break out with the puck, and they'll go off for the change as Marner dumps it down for Shea Weber to get. Here is Sherratt. Sherratt up into the neutral zone. Passes it down into the zone, and here is Justin Hall now. Hall up to Tavares, gets turned over, and a nice pass there by Suzuki trying to get it centered. Can't get it centered all the way. And here is Hall now in the end lines. A pass out front by Suzuki, and a nice save there by Anderson. Puck goes back to the point for Sherratt. Sherratt over to Suzuki, and he shoots, and that's saved. Now here comes Willie Nylander sending it up to Tavares. Tavares slowly turns in the neutral zone and dumps the puck down. Price comes out to play it, and the Leafs will go off for a change. Here is Shea Weber behind the net now, waiting for his teammates to get regrouped. Sherratt sends it into the Toronto zone. Still 1-0 Maple Leafs, 14 minutes and 21 seconds left in the second period. Here is Kerfoot now. Kerfoot over to VC. VC brings it in, tries to center to Kerfoot, goes just past him. And here comes Montreal now. Lehkonen passing up, broken up nicely by Dermott. And Kerfoot gets some speed going in his own zone, dumps it down to Bogosian, and he will bring it out of the Leafs zone. Dermott just standing in between his own faceoff circles, ready to send it up. Here is the pass up by Bogosian to Dermott. Dermott brings it into the past the blue line. Spezza dumps it back to the point. A shot from the point blocked by Evans and goes out to center there for Patan to pick it up. Patan tries to, that was a horrible clearance attempt by Patan, and couldn't get a decent shot off there where the Habs threw Evans at the point. Bogosian now with the puck. He tries to bring it out of his own zone. He does, sends it up to Patan. Patan looking for a cross pass. Oh, and there's a great defensive play there by Anderson. That would have been 2-0 Leafs all day if that pass got through the crease. Here's a shot now by the Habs, and a nice save by Anderson as Toffoli makes a great run into the middle there and gets a great shot off, but blocked by Freddie Anderson. And, man, that was some end-to-end action there on that one. Marner with their show replay there. Marner's great interception. So while we've got a minute here, and we'd end up going to commercial break, definitely want to talk about the standings. So the Vancouver Canucks, most games played in the Canadian division. The Canucks with 17 games played. They're 6 wins and 11 losses for 12 points. They have lost their last 6 games. That coming right after a 4-game winning streak. Rough times right now for the Vancouver Canucks. So the Leafs, again, a real opportunity tonight to tear things up. The Oilers now win 3 in a row as well. So the Oilers are starting to catch up in that division. Leanna still talking about the deep dish pizza and all that in Chicago. Leanna, you hungry? Somebody get Leanna a pizza, would you? Let's get this chat going here. And while we've got a little bit of a break, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. We go live for Raptors, Maple Leafs, TFC, and the Blue Jays come summertime. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of our Toronto sports action. All right, so still in commercial break now. Also, we have a Discord. So those of you who like Discord and are familiar with that, I'm still trying to learn it. I'm going to put the link in the chat for that Discord there. You can join it. We got all Toronto sports. We got a section for the Maple Leafs, the Raptors, the Blue Jays, TFC, as well as the Argos. So make sure you guys come check out our Discord. Here is the link that I will put out in the chat here right now. And hey, look at that. Austin Connor just subbed. Appreciate that, sir. And here is looking at the subscribers here. 392. Good stuff. Appreciate that. All right, here comes Toffoli now into the zone. A shot and a save there by Freddie Anderson. Marner trying to get out with Matthews. Matthews does. He may be on a break. He is on a break. and he just sends it a little too far. Price comes out and knocks it off. Here's Marner now with a chance. Marner takes a shot, saved by Price. Carey Price, the only reason this game is even remotely close. Marner sending it into the center, pass there, no good. Leafs can't get a good shot on it, and here comes Danault for the Habs. Dear God, what a save there by Price to come out and to block it, first of all, on that breakaway attempt by Austin Matthews. Then to come back on that nice centering pass and make that big save on Marner. Man, it is a night of Carey Price, that's for sure. 12 shots for the Leafs, and it should be at least 3-0 right now if you want my honest opinion. Here's Hall in his own zone. Puck gets turned over. Anderson turns around, gets a shot, saved by Freddie Anderson, and here come the Leafs. Tavares passes wide to Nylander. Nylander comes in, takes a shot right into the chest of Price. He makes another save. And now Tavares tries to get the puck off of Drouin. He can't. Drouin sends it up the boards, but it's kept in by Justin Hall. Hall sends it wrapped around. Here's Tavares now at the point. Tavares sends it down into the corner for Mikheyev. Mikheyev, will he go back to Hall? He does not. And he's got 3 Habs on him there. Suzuki in the boards, finally gets the puck, and now goes around, but Muzzin has left his point spot, and the puck goes all the way down. No icing, though, because it was a Leafs player that sent it down. So here comes the Leafs now. That's got to be a tripping call. It's not. Wow, so Bogosian went down and looked like the Habs player had his stick out, kind of grabbed his leg there, but the ref was right there, and he didn't call anything. So I'm assuming nothing. Mete stops it with his hand while he's laying on the ground, and the centering pass comes through. Engvall now trying to go back to the point, and VC then gets to it, sends it back to the point, but Bogosian had already begun to get back defensively and cleared off the boards and out. Here come the Leafs now with the puck dumped in. We'll have a change, and Kerfoot and VC will go in on the forecheck as Price comes out to play the puck. Victor Mete now advancing the puck for Kakanyemi. All right, here is Dermott now. Dermott passing wide to Bogosian. Bogosian, 10 minutes left. We are halfway through this game. Romanov gets back and broken up there by Boyd. Nice defensive or offensive play there by Boyd. Back to the point now for Riley. Riley takes a shot and it goes wide. Patan gets it in the corner, sends it into Boyd. Nice defense there by the Habs. And I believe it's Drouin sends it up, but broken up by the Leafs. And now Boyd into the zone, gets checked from behind again. Here is Edmondson, no call by the referees on that one. And here comes Perry now for Montreal. Perry up to Evans. Evans has a pass in there, but he misses them. And it goes out of the zone. Marner comes up and loses the puck to Jake Evans. Evans turns into the zone. Sherratt with the shot, fakes the shot, and then dumps it back down. 9 minutes, 12 seconds to go. We haven't had a whistle in a while here. Here's a shot, goes wide. Anderson was knocked down. Sherratt now into the middle for Toffoli, takes a shot. Great save. Another one then sent high. Rebound sent high by Gallagher or Toffoli. I can't tell who it was, but a nice stop there by Freddie Anderson, and the score remains 1-0 Maple Leafs. Ladies and gentlemen, Austin Connor just subbed. Hit that subscribe button down below as well. Hit that like button. We got to get these likes up. We're sitting at 20 likes. Let's get up to 30, and let's hit 400 subs tonight. We're so close to 400. Let's make it happen tonight for the Leafs and the Habs. All right, so what do we think? What do we think here? Leafs kind of losing their edge here. The Habs starting to turn things around. Do we think the Habs are going to come back in this one? And who do you think gets the next goal? Leafs or Habs? Let me know in the chat. I think Montreal gets the next goal, honestly. Just by the way they've been playing, I've got them getting that next goal. But hopefully the Leafs will prove me wrong. 1-0, the Maple Leafs up in this one. Looking at the box score here, let's see who has the most ice time as some other scores around the league. Tampa Bay and Florida still 0-0 in that one. We've got the Islanders up over Boston 2-1. 1 minute to go in the first period there. Washington and Buffalo was postponed. as well as New Jersey and Philadelphia was postponed as well. And then Minnesota and LA postponed. So 3 games postponed. It seems like every single night we lose about 3 games to the COVID protocols. That's just kind of the way it's been going. Leanna says that she thinks the Leafs are going to get the next goal. Nice. I hope you are right, Leanna. And looking at ice time in this one for total time on ice, we've got for the forwards, you've got Anderson with 8:23 for Montreal. The defenseman, you've got Weber with 10 minutes and 51 seconds. For the Leafs, the best forward with ice time is Matthews and Marner with both exactly 9 minutes and 15 seconds. Then you've got for the defenseman, looks like Brody. Nope, it's Morgan Riley. 11 minutes and 56 seconds of ice time. As Allison says, Lou Malnati's pizza. Yep, that's probably the best one in the Chicago deep dish arena. Brad, thanks for joining. Says, has Claude been fired yet? Not yet, but it's coming. If they lose this one, he might be, because things are kind of ugly there in Montreal. And Allison says her prediction is Montreal 3, Toronto 2. So Montreal, with their backs against the wall, really need to get it done. And Allison has faith in Montreal to do just that. Here come the Leafs now, trying to get it out of the zone. 8 minutes and 50 seconds left in the second period. Montreal now with the puck. Danault passing up and now intercepted in the neutral zone by Vesey. Mikheyev, excuse me. Mikheyev passing back to the point. Nope, he fakes it. He ends up skating back to the point. Dumps it back down low to Tavares. Now back to Mikheyev. It goes past him to Muzzin. Muzzin takes a shot, deflected and tipped by Tavares, but right into the glove of Carey Price. And he continues his amazing, amazing play tonight. I mean, it has been all Carey Price in this one. No doubt about that. Good God. If it wasn't for Carey Price, it'd be 4-0 Leafs right now, because that one should have been a goal. Just a great reaction by Price to scoot over and pick it up with the glove. And speaking of Claude, there's the cameras on him now. So Karen says Leafs 4-2 tonight is her prediction. Very nice. Hopefully you are correct and Allison is wrong. I got to update my my subs button here as we're up to 392. Current goal slumps. Danault, 37 games, only has 1 goal. Drouin, 1 goal in 29 games. Kotkaniemi, 1 in 20 games. And the list goes on for the Habs, not scoring right now. So hopefully that continues through the rest of the night. For the Maple Leafs' sake, shot in the slot. Oh, man. Riley goes around the boards there, around the net, tries to center it, can't quite get a good centering pass out, had Price down and beaten. Here is Hyman. Hyman gets it knocked off by Drouin, and they call an offside for some reason when the puck already went back out of the zone. The linesman skates in with his arm out for the offside, and we'll have a little bit of a stop here for that. So here, goals by centers this season, the Canadiens with 3, 2, 1, and 0. The Maple Leafs 11, 5, 2, and 1. So definitely more scoring by the centerman for the Maple Leafs, and for Montreal to have those kind of numbers and still be number 2 is pretty good for them. So that either shows how bad the Canadian division is or how lucky the Canadiens have been so far. So here is the puck now. Mikheyev dumping it in. Here is a nice pass there and cut off by the Habs. The Habs dump it in, and they'll go off for a change. Here is Riley now for the Maple Leafs, passing up to Tavares. Tavares through the neutral zone makes a nice move, brings it across the blue line. Nylander spins, turns back, passing back to the point for Bogosian or Dermott. I can't tell the two. It was 22 or 23. And now it gets out of the zone, and Montreal will dump it in. Armia dumps it into the Leaf zone. Dermott with the puck, passing it up to Mikheyev. Mikheyev into the middle for Nylander. And here comes Bogosian now, cut off nicely by Kotkaniemi. And here comes Montreal. Will that be icing? It is a long dump in, just a little too far. And there you go. We've got a whistle here. Lengthy goal droughts ended Wednesday. Dermott, 405 days. Hall, 349 days. McKayev, 411 days. So the Leafs have had their own droughts and finally break that up. So that's nice. Allison says, pop quiz, how many arenas were home to the Toronto Maple Leafs? I think I know the answer, but I'm going to let it out there. What do you guys think in the chat for that one? Pop quiz, how many arenas were home to the Toronto Maple Leafs? Let your answer be known in the chat down there. Here comes the Maple Leafs now through Muzzin, sending it up, broken up by Mete. Mete passing forward off the stick of Gallagher and dumped into the Toronto zone. Gallagher fighting with Hall to get there. Matthews sends it up to Muzzin. Muzzin over to Hyman along the near boards. And here comes Austin Matthews out of the zone to Hyman. Hyman loses the pass. It goes back. And Matthews now with the puck to Hall. Drops it off. Good defensive pressure there by Deneau. And now Gallagher with the shot. That goes wide. Toffoli back to the point. Weber passes to Toffoli to Sherratt. Sherratt takes the shot. Deflected in front. Doesn't make it to Anderson. And here comes Marner as he goes to dump it in. And that's broken up nicely by Corey Perry. And Montreal will take the puck behind the net. And here comes the Maple Leafs now, bringing it up through Justin Hall. Here comes the Leafs in their offensive zone. Engvall into the middle. A shot goes wide and will get all the way out of the zone over to Brody. Brody regroups and sends it over to, oh, that's going to be icing because that one was missed. The pass up by Riley was missed. And we have ourselves an icing on the Maple Leafs. 5 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the second period. And Karen says to the answer to the pop quiz, how many arenas were home to the Maple Leafs? Karen says 2. Leanna says 2. And Leanna says only 1 before this. And Allison with the answer, it's 3. Guys, they played somewhere before Maple Leaf Gardens. They were still the Toronto St. Pats. So technically, if you wanted to get real technical, the Leafs being the St. Pats, same franchise, played in 3 arenas before they moved into Maple Leaf Gardens once that was built. So nice one there, Allison, with the trick question there, the pop quiz, and we're back underway here. 5:08 to go in the second period. Passed over to Brody. Brody over to Riley. Riley dumps it in. It goes off the shoulder of Price and to the back of the boards. And here's Kerfoot now. Kerfoot with Suzuki on him. Suzuki loses his stick, goes back to the point, and Anderson breaks it up but lost his stick in the process. And probably would have had a break if he did not lose his stick in the process of breaking that pass up. Riley sends it up to Brody. Brody over to Patan. Patan dumping it in, and Boyd chasing into the corner with Petrie. Petrie gets there first, and Montreal now with possession of the puck. Still 1-0 Leafs, not a high-scoring goal in this one. And now an icing or an offside on Lehkonen. I believe it was offside on Montreal. Went down here, and Allison says the answer, Mutual Street Arena, Maple Leaf Gardens, and Scotia Bank Arena. So there you go. There's the 3 arenas that the Leafs had played in their history. Here is Tavares in the faceoff circle. Montreal wins another faceoff. And it is sent all the way back down, and that's going to be icing again. So we've got 2 icings in a row by Kotkaniemi. And Montreal just having trouble right now. They're tired, and they're just icing the puck. Tavares against Kotkaniemi again. Can the Maple Leafs win the draw? They do. Finally, Tavares gets that draw win, sends it over to Bogosian. Bogosian with a shot. Nice save by Price and goes all the way around the boards and all the way down. Dermott goes back to retrieve it. A nice rush there by Armia. And here comes Lehkonen. Lehkonen spins and turns right by the referee, sends it back to the point. A shot, and it gets deflected. And Anderson was trying to play that puck up high, and it passed him down low. Luckily goes wide for his sake. Here's Mikheyev now getting it out of the zone for the Leafs, dumping it in. Nylander chasing, and apparently he did not get to the red line and sent it in. Aiden, how you doing, my man? Thanks for coming on and hanging out. Hit that like button, sir. Much appreciated you joining us. Leafs up 1-0. And here is the draw coming up here. And looking at these draw numbers, the Leafs have not been doing well in the circle. Montreal definitely owning them here. And now actually, just because I said that, the Leafs end up, they show the highlights or they show the stats, and the Leafs are actually up by one faceoff. So 12-11 in faceoffs for the Leafs. And here comes Montreal. All right, here's Dermott now, and we've got a high stick knocking the puck down. So another whistle. Been really choppy here for the last few minutes of this one. 3.5 minutes left in the second period. I believe we're going to have a commercial break, and we do. So we've got a nice little thing they're showing here on Hockey Night in Canada, the backyard rink, and there's Mom with the glass of wine while the kids are playing hockey. She's watching the game. That's how you do it. Might be a little cold, but nice setup for her making it onto Hockey Night in Canada there. Look at the hits numbers in this one. Holy cow. The hits, 38-5 for the Canadiens. You want to talk about a physical game and the lack of a physical game for the Maple Leafs? There it is. All right, so Allison says, pop quiz number 2. What is the name of the Leafs mascot? I know this one. I know this one for sure. Anybody else know what the name of the Leafs mascot is? I'll give you a guess. It has something to do with their second arena, Maple Leaf Gardens. So get your guesses be known in the chat over here on the side while we have this commercial break. Total shots in this one now, Maple Leafs 16-10, faceoffs 12-11 Leafs. And now the penalty still only 1 in this game, and that was the Maple Leafs. They are 0 for 1 on the power play. Montreal starting to get back into this one, though. And there's Karen with an answer. Carlton. Correct. That is the correct answer. And Leanna then comes in and says, Carlton the Bear, you've got it. Nice one. So tricked you with the first one, couldn't trick you with the second one. Still waiting for the Leafs to get back onto the ice here. 3 minutes, 28 seconds left in the second period. A slow second period, to say the least. Not the best from a play standpoint. I mean, it's been really choppy. Lots of whistles, lots of icing, and not the best. But we'll see here. The Leafs trying to really just get the big-time lead on the division. Can take a 7-point lead in the Canadian division with a victory tonight. Leanna says, thank you for the trivia, Allison. That's right. Thanks, Allison, for the trivia. Appreciate it. Here come the Leafs now. Austin Matthews loses the puck, sends it back to Muzzin. Muzzin over to Hall. Hall passing it back to Austin Matthews. Matthews dumps it into the zone. I don't know if he's going off for a change or what, but broken up here by Suzuki, and Montreal now with the puck coming into the Leaf zone. And now Montreal, Sherratt down low, Marner on him, Justin Hall on him as well. Broken up, and now Matthews comes in to get the puck. He finally gets a little bit of action, comes out by Drouin, shoots, and it's blocked out to the point. A shot is deflected, doesn't make it to Anderson, goes wide, and the Canadiens really getting some mounted pressure up here. 2 minutes and 44 seconds left in the second period. Here is Drouin with the puck behind the line, and Matthews takes it up out of the zone to Marner. He tries to get it past Weber, can't do it. And now Sherratt with the puck again, sending it up to Armia. A chance, sending it to the middle and broken up nicely by Muzzin. Big-time defensive play there by Jake Muzzin. And here comes Edmondson for the referee was in the way. I don't know why they even showed that shot right in the referee's back there. But here is Brody now with the puck. Brody sending it up the ice, cut off by Edmondson. Edmondson dumps it back in. Freddie Anderson comes out to play it. He'll send it over to Morgan Riley. Riley tries to start a rush up. Engvall gets there first, so it negates the icing, gets to the faceoff dots first. And here's VC now. VC turns back around the corner, saying it into the middle, just misses Kerfoot. And Brody pinches in. Engvall back to the point for Riley. Riley passes to, I believe that's VC, and he just trips on his own skates and falls backwards. And there you go. Look at that. So Allison with another question, and Leanna and Karen both with the answers. No problem on that one. And here is Edmondson trying to clear it up. Kerfoot with a good forecheck, but the puck goes over to Byron for the Canadiens. Canadiens dump it in. Evans now gets to the puck first before Riley, who's gassed, needs to get off for a change. Here comes the Habs, a nice shot there by Gallagher, and then to Foley that had a chance at the rebound, couldn't get to it. Sent out to the corner. Gallagher gets it back, and the Canadiens really finishing this second period strong. MBM Videos, how you doing, my man? Thanks for coming on. Hit that like button. 1-0. Let's go. Absolutely. And thanks for that thumbnail there, man. Appreciate that. We're going to have to go back to the regular ones there and see if those do a little bit better. But we see a little bit of an uptick tonight. So appreciate the thumbnail, man. All right, 38 seconds to go here in the second period. Here is Mete. Mete behind the net, looking to get something started for Montreal. Has really been pressuring hard here. Oh, MBM says he liked before the stream started. That's what I'm talking about. You guys, hit that like button before the stream even starts. That way we get higher up in the rankings once the game does start. Much appreciated, MBM Videos. And as he says, so close to 400. So close. We're sitting at 392. Here is going to be the end of the period. 10 seconds left. Sherratt takes it into the zone. 11 block shots to 2 for the Maple Leafs. Dermott with the puck, trying to clear it. Can't get it cleared. To Foley in the middle. Shoots. It goes wide. And there is the horn. And we're done with 2 periods. We are going to have a hell of a third period. Hopefully it's a little bit better than this second period that was so choppy with so many icings and offsides and everything. But, all right. So Leafs 1, Canadiens 0. Who will get the victory tonight? The Leafs, will they finish it off in the second or the third period? Will the Habs get back into this one? 1-0's the score. We'll be back in a few minutes for the third period. Don't miss it. It's going to be a good one, I promise. All right, guys, we're back. Third period. Maple Leafs, Habs, hockey night in Canada, hockey day in Canada. Who's excited? I'm excited. This is ready for a big-time third period. Get pumped up, everybody. We got a big third period ahead of us. Leafs up 1-0 over Montreal. 30 seconds into the second period here. Can Montreal get back in the game? Can the Leafs step on the Canadiens' throat and send them 7 points down with a home-and-home sweep by the Maple Leafs? We will find out in about 20-ish minutes or so. Hockey time. Here is Kerfoot now for the Leafs. Turned over. Suzuki for Canadiens. Drops it into the zone. Muzzin and Anderson going into the boards. Nice hit there by Anderson. And Hall brings it up and out over to VC. VC to Engvall. And the puck goes out, deflected out of the glass. We have a fun third period ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for jumping on. I am Mike, Toronto Sports Insider. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any time we go live for all of the Toronto sports. Leafs, Raptors, TFC, Jays. Other scores in the NHL tonight. Tampa Bay kicking Florida Panthers ass 4-0. 2-2 Boston and the Islanders. Columbus up 1-0 over the Blackhawks of Chicago. Detroit up 2-0 and 0-0 for Carolina and Dallas. Here is the face-off win by Montreal. Drouin dumps back in to the bottom of the zone here. Here's Anderson with the puck. Anderson with Muzzin just draped all over him. And finally gets it back to the point. And here comes the – oh, no, Leafs. I thought the Leafs had it, but they didn't. Drouin gets it, takes a shot. Saved by Freddie Anderson. And here we go. Here's Drouin now. A lot of possession by Montreal. Jay Jardine said, hopefully the Leafs can come out strong here in the third period, and Montreal's doing that, not the Leafs. So Jay says, let's go Leafs. And Brad Arsenal says he's going to smoke a dart. I'm jealous, sir. I would like to go smoke one as well, but I'm 3.5 weeks in to not doing that anymore. So nothing for me. But here comes Montreal again with the puck, getting it out of their own end. Romanov looking for the pass up the ice. He sends it up. And here comes Montreal into the zone. Kotkaniemi takes a shot, gets deflected right in front. Lehkonen had it in his skates and could not get it on net. Goes back to the point. Here's Montreal now with a shot. Goes wide. Here's Spezza. Gets the puck, flips it up into the neutral zone, and 3 Habs there to take the puck. Hits now 40-8 for Montreal. 40 hits for Montreal to 8 for the Leafs. Dubas, I hope you're watching, man. I hope you're watching. We need some physicality. This game should be different. Price has stood on his head. He's made amazing saves on some great chances by the Leafs. but we've got to get some physicality, especially with Wayne Simmons out hurt. I know it's not a long-term thing, but we've got to get some physicality from a Leaf standpoint if we want to be successful, especially come playoff time. So we've got time to fix that. Now make sure we do. Here's Montreal dumping it down low. Danault chasing it into the zone. Puck just squirts out to the middle of the ice, and Weber takes a shot that goes wide. Matthews gets his stick on it. Hyman brings it up into the neutral zone, dumping it down low and chasing. Hyman uses his speed to get around Sherratt, but Shea Weber is there to clean it up. And now Hyman again forechecking, gets it to Marner. Marner tries to send it back to Hyman. That's broken up by Sherratt. And here comes the Leafs again regrouping through Riley back in his own zone. Guillermo, thanks for joining. It says, hello, I'm from Brazil. Where can I watch the game? Some site. Hey, you know what? I don't have a link to the game. If anybody has a link, go ahead, put it in the chat for Guillermo. I don't even know how to say your name, man. But put it in the chat there. And if not, you can hang out here, and I'll keep you apprised of all the action with the play-by-play going forward here. Thanks for joining. Leafs fan, Habs fan, just a hockey fan in general. Let us know in the chat. And thanks for joining. Here's Riley now. Riley bringing it up out of his own end. 18 minutes, just hitting 19 minutes worth of ice time for Riley, and we're just in the beginning of the third period. Evans sends it up the ice, broken up by Kerfoot. Kerfoot sends it over to Muzzin. Muzzin dumps it in right on Price. He knocks it out wide, and Engvall tries to send it in, but Evans cuts it off. And here comes Montreal now, but their pass just slightly ahead of Danault, or Corey Perry, excuse me. And now Montreal with the puck. Price sending it wide over, looking for Perry. Kerfoot breaks it up, switches the sides, and it'll go over to Armia. And now Perry tries to bring it through the neutral zone. Justin Hall with a nice defensive play. Muzzin now with 4 Canadiens on him. Tries to get through them. Can't get through. And the Canadiens just smothering all over the Leafs right now. Here comes the pass from Montreal up the ice into the neutral zone. Dumped up to Suzuki. Suzuki enters the blue line. Sends it to Anderson. Makes it to him. But it was too high. And Nylander gets his stick on it. Only as far as the point. Here's a shot, a save by Anderson, and a rebound goes out to Anderson of the Canadiens. He can't get a shot off, and now the Leafs under some serious pressure right now by Montreal. At this point, it's only a matter of time. Mikheyev gets into the zone, passes it into the middle for Tavares with a shot, and again, Price slides over and makes the save. Cannot get past Carey Price tonight, who's having one of his better games of the season so far tonight, that's for sure. Carey Price, so far the shots are 18-17 Montreal, but man, the saves that Anderson has made have not been nearly as tough as the saves that Price has made. A great save here, a little drag by Tavares, shoots it low and slides over and gets the stop. 15:29 to go in the third period. 14:33 to go in the third period. Here's the draw. Hyman in the faceoff circle. He loses it, and the Habs take possession. Faceoffs 15-14 right now in faceoffs. A very, very even game from the circle. The Leafs have the edge by 1. Brody now behind his own net. Morgan Riley sends it up to Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner trying to bring it up and get something going for the Maple Leafs. He slips, loses the puck, and here comes Kakiemi up to Armia. Armia sends it into the middle and just too far for the stretched out Habs player, and it goes to Morgan Riley. Morgan Riley sends it down. That cannot be icing. Thank you very much. So the player there, I think is number 8, Sherratt, lets the puck go right by him, trying to get the icing. And the ref finally says, hell no. Here's a pass to the middle, and I told you it was a matter of time, and it was. Montreal gets the goal. I believe it was Toffoli, and you could see it coming from a mile away. 1-1 Montreal and Toronto. It was Tyler Toffoli who got the great pass there, coming into the dumps it down around, and the Leafs just sent it into the middle, and a great pass there by Danault. And wide open on the right-hand side is Toffoli, and good night, Irene sends it right past Frederik Andersen. 1-1, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's time to start. Here it comes. I figured the Habs are going to get the next goal. They did. And now it's time for the Leafs to answer. Come on, Maple Leafs. Let's go. Go, Leafs, go. Let's get this done. 13:49 to go in the third period. 1-1. Sheldon Keefe is not looking very happy at the behind the bench there. And now VC sends it in. We're going to have a hell of a last 13 minutes in this one, I have a feeling. Here's Engvall now. Nice hit by Danault. 41st hit of the night for the Canadiens. Mete sends it up. Broken up by Muzzin in the neutral zone. VC now dumps it in. Kerfoot chasing. He's got Engvall. Price comes out to play it. A nice forecheck there by Kerfoot, but it falls out. And Mete gets it first. Danault now up. Tries to pass it across. Another good chance, but a good defensive play by Justin Hall. Hall's trying to get it up and out, but can't. The Habs keep it in. Here's Mete at the point. Switches over to the other point. Shot goes wide. Now Engvall with the puck. All right, Leafs finally getting a little bit going here after the response of, from that, giving up that goal for Montreal to tie this up. Come on, Leafs, let's go. Here's Petrie with the puck. Petrie sending it way up and broken up there. Here comes Nylander. No icing there. Edmondson looking for the icing call. Nice forecheck by Nylander, but the Habs get it out. Here's Corey Perry skating by the near board. Sends it into the middle for Evans. Evans dumps it down, but Bogosian's there for the Leafs. Sends it wide, broken up by Edmondson, who is pinching in. Dermott now for the Leafs. Passes up to Nylander. He's got Tavares with him in the neutral zone. Passes to Tavares. Just missed him. Would have been a break there for Tavares. Mikheyev in. Sends it over to Nylander. Nylander getting pressured there by Suzuki. In front. Oh, he missed the net. Nylander had a great chance, and he just missed the net. Suzuki with the puck. Sends it over to Petrie. Petrie into the neutral zone. Will he dump in? The Habs looking for a little bit of a change here. Morgan Rielly gets his stick on it. Brody pressuring Suzuki. Goes all the way around to Anderson, who's wide open in the corner. Goes to the point. They switch it again. Good puck movement here by the Habs. Habs still playing well. The first period was all Leafs. All Leafs. Complete domination by the Maple Leafs. And the second period was mostly Habs. And now this third period now has been all Habs. Montreal going into a week off. They're going to lay it all out there on the table and go after it. And the Leafs have got to recognize that and go for the victory. They were up 1-0 going into the third. They've got to get this done and put some big-time space between the Leafs and the Habs in the standings. Here is the Leafs trying to get it up and out. Weber pinches in and gets it, but here comes Matthews now. Matthews going into the zone with 3 Habs back defensively. Where the hell are the Leafs? Kept in at the corner there, but now Montreal again with the puck. Montreal really dominating the play here. Here is a pass up in the middle. Muzzin gets it up to Boyd. Boyd dumps it in. Price goes out to play it again, switches up, and really puts a nice deke there on Mikheyev. Spezza now in. Spezza and Muzzin with the puck, getting in each other's way. Muzzin trying to get it out. There's 3 Habs on the puck. Kerfoot gets away with it. Takes the shot, really weak. A rebound pops out and had a great opportunity. Really weak shot there by Kerfoot. Kerfoot then skating to the bench for a change. And there's a shot down, dumped in by the Habs. Anderson plays it out to Muzzin, who has a Hab right on him. The Habs are absolutely flying right now. Montreal is playing like their life depends on it, and the Leafs are playing like they're asleep. Here's Danault. Danault into the zone. Engvall on him. Dermott now skates over. He still controls the puck. Dumps it out front. Finally falls to the stick of a Leafs player, and they get it out. I hate to say it again, but they're continuing the pressure. It's a matter of time until Montreal scores another one. I said it, in about a minute and a half, 2 minutes after that, they tied it up, and I can feel it coming again. Toffoli back on. Shoots it wide. Mikheyev now with the puck. He loses it. Just completely stick handles the puck off of his own stick. The Leafs looking like trash right now. Jay Jardim says, yeah, Leafs are a couple of steps behind. Completely, man. This is just not good. Mikheyev puts a move around Edmondson, tries to get by him. He cuts him off, and Petrie's over there to pick up for his teammate. Good teamwork, good positioning by the Habs. The Leafs are all over the place and just slow. And here is Kotkaniemi with a shot. Anderson down, almost puts it home, goes wide. Morgan Rielly now in the corner. The Habs still on it. Karen says, shut up. Shot from Edmondson at the point. Matthews gets it to it first. Sends it over to Rielly. Two Habs forechecking. Nylander tries to send it out, barely gets it out of the neutral zone or out into the neutral zone. Matthews pressuring on Petrie. Petrie takes it all the way back behind his own net, lets his teammates get a change. The Leafs will hopefully change as well. And here comes Montreal now. Darren Moline over on Facebook, 1967 was a great year. Yes, it was. Thanks for jumping on, Darren, and hanging out. We have a whistle, 8:30 to go in the third period. 1-1 Maple Leafs and Habs on Saturday night. No better time for Leafs and Habs. And Kotkaniemi with a great shot and a great pad save by Freddie Anderson to keep this one 1-1. Here's the draw. Evans and Matthews. Evans wins it back. The draw is now 16-15 for the Maple Leafs. Still up by one. Perry in the corner gets it up to Evans. Evans gets it out of the zone. It's in the neutral zone. Here's Marner now. Recoups, brings it back in. Matthews fakes the shot, brings it into the middle, shoots, and it gets deflected and goes wide. Habs with it. Petrie now in his own end, sends it, flicks it up into the neutral zone. Muzzin gloves it, brings it down, sends it up to Hyman. A Habs player slips. It's one-on-one for Hyman. He turns around and gives the Habs time to clean up their act on defense. And Sherratt is there to send it across along the boards. It goes out of the zone, and now Brody with the puck up to Kerfoot. Kerfoot lets it go, falls up to Muzzin. Muzzin with a quick flip into the Montreal zone. And now Montreal sends it down into the Leaf zone. No icing. Pass is broken up. Brody finally gets to the puck there first. Turns and shot by Anderson. Saved by Anderson. So Anderson of the Habs gets a nice shot and a save by Freddie Anderson of the Leafs. Here is Kerfoot now bringing it in. Kerfoot gets knocked into the boards. Really strong hit. There's another hit by Montreal as they take VC off the puck. And the hits are now 44-15 Montreal. It's just disgusting from a Leaf standpoint on that physical play by Montreal. Brody now sends it back to VC. VC over to Morgan Riley. 7 minutes to go in the third period. Maple Leafs 1, Canadiens 1. Here is Riley. Sends it up to Patan. Patan goes wide to Spezza. Shot deflected. And, I thought that was in, but it was just on the side of the net. Here's a shot now from Riley. He passes. No, fakes the shot. Goes to Spezza. Tries the toe drag. But broken up nicely by Montreal's defense. Here is Hyman now, or Riley, as I'm reading Darren's comments, says, Hyman says, don't drink and drive. Spezza passing into the middle, broken up there by the Habs. And here is Armia trying to send it wide to Kotkaniemi. He gets past Bogosian. The hustle is just there from Montreal right now and not from Toronto. Here is a nice pass into the middle there by Armia. It falls all the way to Petrie as he pinches in. Saved by Anderson. And the shots are now 22-18 Montreal because it has been all Montreal. All Montreal. Edmondson goes back to play it. Here's Edmondson with Petrie. They switch. Edmondson brings it. Edmondson brings it up the ice. Sends it down low. No icing. Muzzin sending it up. Gets broken up, but Tavares reclaims the puck and sends it over to Hall. Hall gets just crushed by Evans. And what forecheck by Montreal. Shots this period now 9-2. All the Montreal Canadiens here. Come on, Leafs. Let's go. Get your shit together. Come on. Here's Hyman now. Sends it up, and it'll be broken up there by the Habs. They try and get it in. Evans with a little dump. Muzzin sends it into Tavares. He's got a shot, free shot, and an easy save for Carey Price again because there was nobody in front of him. But a good shot nonetheless by John Tavares as he had a free, clear lane on goal. Wasn't going to be able to get there because it would have gotten cut off. But, man, this game is shaping up to be a good finish, 1-1 here. Karen says this is how the Leafs always played in the past. Start out strong and then die. That is the case tonight. They started out real strong in the first period. Second period, not so good. And the third has been horrible. So with that being said, we've got total shots in this one. 22-19 now hits 46-16. I know I've been talking about it all night. I sound like a broken record, but when the hell is Dubas going to get off his ass and trade for some physicality? We need to bring in some physicality. We're getting run off the ice. Yes, we have the offense. We can score. The defenses look much better. It's no longer we need more defense. We need more defense. We have a pretty solid 6. Now, if there's any injuries, the depth isn't there. We got some young kids coming up like Sandin and Lettinen, but they need physicality. The Leafs have got to bring somebody in like a Wayne Simmons, like they did in the offseason with Simmons out right now, and it shows by the hits being the Habs up by 30 in hits. So bring somebody in, Dubas. Do your job. Bring somebody in. The Leafs need more physicality. Face-offs won. Leafs up 16-14. We've got power play. Still only one power play in this game. Refs have swallowed their whistles. I would assume they probably will do the same thing here with 5 minutes left in the third period. I don't see them calling anything crazy at this point. But you never know, right? You never know. So look at that. We're up to 394 subscribers. Thanks for jumping on and subscribing. Make sure you guys, if you have not done so already, smash that like button as well as turn on your notifications when you subscribe, because you don't want to miss when we go live for Toronto sports action, whether it's the Raptors, whether it's the Leafs, whether it's the Jays or TFC come summertime. Hit that sub button. 394 is where we're at. I got to update my number here on the tracker, but we're back here. Toffoli, 6 minutes into the third period, gets his 10th goal of the season. And boy, oh boy, 1-1. We've got a finish ahead of us here, ladies and gentlemen. We have a finish ahead. All right, here is the faceoff now. Hyman and Danault in the spot. Danault gets the win, and Montreal will break out of their zone. Here is Gallagher into the neutral zone. Zero pressure on him whatsoever. Morgan Riley just letting him outskate him. He gets a shot off, saved by Freddie Anderson, and it breaks out into the neutral zone. But Gallagher's got it again, and he'll bring it back in. He's got Danault on the left, or the right, missed him, and took the shot instead, and it was blocked by the Maple Leafs. Hyman trying to get it out of the zone. He does now, Matthews, and it's just stuck under Hyman right at the red line, just sitting on the puck. And finally breaks up. The Canadiens send it back down into the Toronto zone, and here comes Morgan Riley and the Maple Leafs. They need to start bringing some heat here now. They're down in this third period. They are not winning this third period. They're down a goal in this third. They're tied now in the game. Got to make it happen here. Tri-City Sports is back. Thanks for coming back, man. Guys, go check out Tri-City Sports channel. He's got all kinds of Chicago sports, live reactions and chats and all that kind of stuff. Go check out his page and hit that sub button as well. We're 6 away from 400. Let's get up to 400 tonight. Here's Tavares with the draw. It's won by Montreal. Montreal gets the puck. Shea Weber sending it up the ice. That could be icing. It went over the head of Muzzin. Won't make it that far. Muzzin tries to send it up, and it's cut off by Suzuki. Great play by him. Here's Justin Hall now. 4 minutes and 14 seconds left in the third period. Are we going to get a 3-point game out of this one? Is it going to go to overtime? Or will the Leafs or the Habs get a winner here in regulation? Muzzin with a shot, and you're not beating Carey Price tonight with a shot from the point with nobody in front of him. Tri-City Sports says it's 1-1 between the Hawks and the Blue Jackets. It is 1-0, 9:42 to go in the second there. Some of the other scores in the NHL, Boston and the Islanders. The Islanders up 3-2 with 10 minutes to go in the third period. We've got the Panthers getting just beat down by the Bolts, 4-0 Tampa Bay. Detroit up 2-0 on Nashville right now, 8 minutes to go in the second period. And the Dallas Stars up 1-0 on Carolina in the second. Looking at a West Conference game, you've got St. Louis and Arizona. St. Louis up 3-2 over Arizona. Big news of the day in the North Division. You've got Ottawa getting the victory over the Winnipeg Jets. And then after us tonight, you've got Calgary at 15 points and Vancouver at 12 points. Vancouver Canucks have lost 6 straight, and they need a victory against Calgary tonight at 9 o'clock right after this one is done. So here we go. Just about 4 minutes left. I think it's actually 4 on the dot left in this one. Leafs really have a great opportunity to knock the Habs down. The Habs are going to be out for a week. They're not playing for another week. They've got 7 days off. And so you know they're giving every last bit of guts to get this victory because they need it. Down 5 points in the standings. If they can get the victory, they're only down 3. That's big. If the Leafs get it and are up 7 points, that's a huge mountain for Montreal to climb, even though, I mean, there's still plenty of time left in this season, but still would be a huge mountain to climb there. So let me know in the chat below. What do you think? Who's going to win this game? What's going to happen? Are we going to overtime? Are the Habs going to win it in regulation? Leafs going to win it in regulation? Let me know what you think in the chat. I am Mike Guglielmi, the Toronto Sports Insider. And let's get ourselves a good finish to this one. Hopefully a Leafs win. I'm pulling for the Leafs. I said before the game that they were going to win in overtime. The goals, they're going to have to score some more goals for that to happen. But I said 4-3 Leafs in overtime. I still have faith that the Leafs will get this done in overtime. I think they have more skill than Montreal, especially in a 3-on-3 type setup. We will see what will happen. But the players are back on the ice. Muzzin's laughing there with the backup goalie there. Campbell, I believe it is, back on the bench. And here's Matthews now sending it wide, and here comes Montreal. But he loses the puck. Hyman is there. Hyman skates in, sends it back to Marner. Marner tries to center it, broken up by Shea Weber. And he will come up with the Canadiens, broken up there by Brody. Here come the Leafs now, getting into the zone. No offside. A shot by Hyman looked offsides to me, but the ref said no. Here is Montreal now coming up. Here's Toffoli, the goal scorer for the Canadiens, dumping it in. Goes to the corner. Toffoli with 10 goals. Second place in all of hockey for goal scoring. Your number one goal scorer in hockey, Austin Matthews with 11. Here's a shot from the point. Oh, my God. How did that happen? Loose puck in front, hits the player in the front, and he turns around and shoots it right into a wide open net. Gallagher with the goal. Montreal 2, Toronto 1. And this game has flipped on its head. Unbelievable shot. Brody in front. Gallagher, he might have played that with a high stick. That's challengeable as right. So he's standing in front of the net, puts the stick up like this, hits him. It looked to me above the crossbar. I want to see that one slowed down. Here it is, but not from that angle. The shot, that's above. And then it's the announcer saying it's going to be a tough one to overturn, but from the ice angle, when you look at it, his stick is above the crossbar. That's above the crossbar before he buries it into a wide open net. Will the Leafs challenge it? They do not. Not even a challenge there by the Leafs. 2-1 Montreal, and icing on the Canadiens. And Jason Jardine, that's a high stick. Yeah, it sure was. I don't know why they didn't challenge it. Makes no sense. Really makes no sense. And as Jay says, Canucks and Whitecaps, very similar. Yeah, lovable losers out there in Vancouver, eh? Oh, man. Unbelievable. I can't believe they didn't even challenge that. 3 minutes to go. Leafs down 2-1. What do the Leafs have? Do they have anything? Here's Hall now playing some defense. As again, Montreal on the offensive. Here is Engvall now. Engvall passes the puck up to Kerfoot, gets broken up by the Habs, and now the Leafs turn it over in the neutral zone. Dumping it in is VC. 2 minutes, 35 seconds to go. VC and Engvall. Engvall now to Muzzin. Muzzin at the point. Shoots it, goes into the middle for Engvall. Can't get a stick on it, and Montreal lifts it. Here's Hall now. 2 minutes, 18 seconds to go. When do they pull Anderson? I can't believe I'm even saying that right now. Here comes Nylander. And Weber's going to walk out with the puck. No problem at all. Damn it, man. I can't even believe I'm saying this. The Leafs dominated that first period. Should have been 3 or 4-0 in the first if it wasn't for Carey Price standing on his head. And, I guess it doesn't matter. Here we go. Here's Riley now. Riley brings it up. Will Anderson leave the net? He will not, because it's turned over. And here's Montreal saying it's a high stick on the Leaf. And now Anderson leaves after Montreal had the puck. That was stupid. All right, here comes Matthews. Matthews now Dumping it into the zone. Extra attacker for the Maple Leafs. Sent out to the middle. There's Nylander with a shot that's blocked. Marner can't get his stick on it, and it's dumped down by Montreal. Not far enough for icing. And here is Morgan Rielly back behind the empty net. 1 minute left in the third. And broken up here by Toffoli. Marner is there to get it. Toffoli almost had himself an empty netter for a second of the night and then turned over. Toffoli then with the steal, but takes it into the zone. Can he get the shot off? He does. Blocked stick or a kick save by Matthews. But the Leafs can't even get it in their own damn end. That is how much Montreal has taken over this game in this third period. They can't even get it into their own end with an extra attacker. Sent across the boards. Will the Leafs be able to cut it off? No, Marner's not there. He's in the neutral zone. Rielly's been on the ice for 1 minute and 50 seconds now. 20 seconds to go, dumping it in. No sustained pressure by the Leafs. They're going to lose. Montreal is going to be 3 points behind them in the standings. The Leafs had a chance to really bury the Canadiens. 10 seconds to go. Sent in and missed by Rielly. Canadiens win this one. It's final. 2-0. 2-1, excuse me, and 2 goals in the third period by Montreal. And the Leafs choke. Don't like what I saw tonight. Absolutely do not like what I saw tonight. Very disappointing tonight by the Leafs. Montreal really had a chance to put them away. I mean, you think about it, the Leafs would have been up 7 points on the Canadiens if they get this victory tonight. You go into the third with a 1-0 lead. You outplayed them in the first, and you just got skated out of the rink in the third period. Just skated out of the rink in the third period. I don't even know how many shots the Leafs had in the third, but it was not many. Just a complete and utter disappointment by the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight. Yeah, the second goal it should have been called for a high stick. They should have challenged it. Jay says the view from behind the net makes it even more obvious that it was a high stick. It was clear. It was a high stick, but they didn't bother. They didn't even bother looking at it. So what are you going to do? The Leafs, very disappointed in them. Yes, they're still 3 points up in the Canadian division, but damn, really had an opportunity to bury them. You got to be able to go for the kill, and that was not evident from the Maple Leafs tonight. So with that being said, we will be live coming up on Tuesday night. So we'll be taking a couple nights off here, but Tuesday night we'll be back with the Raptors and the Milwaukee Bucks at 7 Central, 8 Eastern. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We didn't hit 400 tonight, but we came close. 394. Hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of our Toronto sports content. Leafs, Raptors we'll be live. Raptors visiting the Milwaukee Bucks Tuesday night at 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Come and join me while we talk Raptors there. Very disappointing night for the Maple Leafs. But what are you going to do? There's always tomorrow. At least it's not the playoffs, and we got knocked out of the playoffs, right? So silver linings. Until next time, everybody, thanks for joining. We'll talk to you guys real soon. Have a great evening.